What's up, y'all? Brandon Gordon Gab of GabGames.com, and this is The Sims 4. It's almost 8 o'clock. I gotta leave in 4 hours to go to work. Woke up, back to this. Got places to be. So, I have 2 units I gotta finish. It'll probably take me like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Then I gotta make sure I cook before I go. At least breakfast for my daughter. She got salads, she got leftovers. And probably cash app her some money so she could order some food. If need be. Or I could do it myself. All depends, she probably got her own money too. No, I got it at because she quick to order food. Food popped up the other day. I'm like, who the fuck? She's like, oh yeah. I ordered Wingstop. I could have spoke up. But that's why I send her money every blue moon. She don't really got to spend it, so she be stacking. Okay. Close player. Said last night we had family game night. That's all I require. An hour and a half out the weekend for us to sit, talk, game. Outside of good grades and stuff. Gotta take forever. Actually, you know what I listen to? I got the game in one ear and my phone in the other. I'm gonna listen to some Laszlo Radio. GTA. Alright. Eating some soup. Got my coffee. So I know how to monologue. Seriously, I talk to myself a lot. I think the first time I paid attention to Laszlo on the radio on GTA was maybe Vice City. Got 2 units to do and the floor plan to be done. Personally, Laszlo, his talk show is probably one of the best shows. Whatever station he's on, probably one of the best in GTA. He said, a joke is you calling me a bitch? Like, that was once. Or stealing my jokes? That was twice. Or interrupting me? Like, that's the joke. Oh, shit. That shit is fucking hilarious. Uh, that's funny. Okay, pause. He said, now I'm stuck with a millennial or whatever the fuck as a co-host. And she like, host, you're the co-host. If they're co-hosting together, if they're both hosting the show, how are they both not the co-host? Ego. That's ego for you. They're both hosting the show together. They're both the co-hosts. Just like Thunder Mifflin and co-managers. Like, I'm manager and this is co-manager. Like, you're both co-managers. Because you do it together. Ego. Right? One want to be higher than the other. Like, you're both co-managers. Open that door that way. That's funny as shit. People be dripping. They be dripping. They be dripping. Right? Can't have a co-host if you're not both hosting. So I found that funny. Uh, I like saying winch. Bro, don't be mad at me because you got hairy nipples. That's fucking hilarious. Like, this space is the same size as the bathroom. Bigger. TV gotta be on that back wall. But instead of doing it like the other space, we're just gonna give it its own shit. Dedicated space. And then I'll do a kitchen with an island for the for the dining. So it's that. Haha, bitches. This was the last one I built, the last apartment. Let's see. Maybe not. You know, I think Laszlo and his co-host is supposed to represent Jimmy and his sister. The relationship between brother and sister. I'm sorry, Mother Nature made your private parts so seedy. Still needed to move up one. Okay, I can fit it. Maybe not. Could just, that is what I was thinking on the phone. Just put it on one side. face. I can put that in if I want to get it. Fuck. That'd be super small kitchen. I can't do that. It's not as easy as it looks. I just make it look easy. Shit. What the hell? I just saw it. I just picked it up. Oh, upstairs. Make it so much more difficult. What the fuck? Alright. Come on, Craig. What you doing, Craig? Texting my manager, my boss. I don't think I got no money to bring your lunch. I guess I'll bring your lunch when I walk in. I can't do that. Gotta make sure she okay. We down one supervisor and one manager. And they be stressing her the fuck out, man. Cause she feel like she gotta pick it up. And like, you got me with you. You ain't gotta do it all by yourself. That's why you got me. 4 bedrooms. I could have swore ain't no way I didn't put clothes in here. My problem. I was kind of ready to get into Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Sounds a lot more provocative than it is. That ain't gonna work, man. Did he say Lenoy? He told Laszlo to drop it like it's hot. Trevor's a maniac. Fucking psycho. All my bills come with closets. That's why I had to rebuild this lot. Like, I already built this lot before. It took me 20 hours to build this shit. And let me go back to my last low radio. Chatterbox FM GTA 3. Took me 20 hours to build this. And I started building with closets. This didn't have closets. So I had to bulldoze the lot and start over. Because all my builds must have closets. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's a must. So every lot that I had that I built in Newcrest that didn't have closets, I deleted, which was a total of 3. Thank the Lord. Didn't have to do the whole thing over. It's in my blood. It's in a man's blood to want to build. Build, destroy, build again. Hunt some shit. Only a bitch ass nigga don't want to build. Bitch made. You don't want to build. Just the urge to build. I ain't never want to build nothing in your life. You're a little feminine. It's in us to want to build or either go fight a bear to kick it out its cave so we don't gotta build. But if you ain't realized, it's easier to build than fight a group of bears. What the fuck is a group of bears called? A pack? A gaggle? What the fuck are they called? I am. You know? If you ain't realized, it's easier to build something than fight a bear and kick it out its home. You know? Either you're super hardcore or you're retarded. We got one more. One more to build. This turned out not bad. Sorry. Double check my mic one more time. Life does not have a reset button. Yeah, but this show does. Hey, fucking hilarious. Alright, it can't be on that side, so it gotta be over here. Put it on the 3rd floor. Bring it down. We use it here. So, check out my building. We're on the last unit. It's all family homes. First floor and the basement equals 1 unit. Second floor and third floor equals another unit. So far, I'm probably at like 18 hours. I haven't counted. But I'm not even done. Maybe 16 hours. But then I still got to decorate. Paint. Because I put effort into it. It's fucking disgusting. It's just fucking disgusting. "21 units, I believe, is where we're at. Which is 3 more units than before. Last one had 18. We'll put our kitchen and our bathroom over there. Because that's the workout wall. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. Ask the doctor. It's a medical fact. Don't die from a bullet, die from cardiac arrest. Pause. That brings me to a topic. Gun control. Personally, I believe that we should moderate guns. Have I fired a gun? Yes. Do I think it's fun? Yes. But I'm not a firm believer in civilians owning guns. So I had to come up with a logical solution to gun control. Why? Because I do listen to the philosophers, philosophizers, the philosophers, when they're like, we can't coddle our people too much. When we say our people, we're talking just about a country's people. Because it makes a country soft. So I do believe that. That goes without a doubt. So what do we do to make it safer for our people? I feel like I should bring that in more. To make it safer for our people, but also give our people the freedoms and liberties that they deserve. And here was my answer. Like, as of now, like, if I were president, as of today, we are no longer making weapons. We are no longer making guns. You know, if you already own a gun, we're not taking your guns. We're no longer making ammunition for civilians. What we're gonna do is we're gonna open up more gun ranges. So every American after the age of 18 can learn how to use firearms properly. Every city gets a gun range, if not multiple. So civilians can learn how to operate guns properly. But you just can't buy a gun. It's still illegal to sell a gun secondhand, and we're no longer selling guns anymore. That way, people, we can still get our gun fix as Americans. You know, you still own a gun, but if you own a gun, you're cool. It makes those that own guns and own ammunition, it becomes more valuable. And because you can't sell it to the next person, the only person to sell it to is the government at an inflated price. Now, because everybody owns a gun, or I ain't gonna say own a gun. Put it over right there. Shit. Balls. We'll come in through there. Maybe here. Here's fine. Okay. So now, damn. No, that works. Yeah, I can move that over slightly. Put it there. Our stairs can go there. Again, it makes it hard for people to own a gun. There's no real incentive to own one. You could go to the range at any time and learn how to use a gun so you could get your shooting fix, right? For some reason, people need a fix when it comes to guns in the country. So you get your fix. You could use firearms, right? There should be no complaints. If nobody can own a gun, then you don't have to worry about somebody with a gun. After a while, who you got to worry about? Don't nobody own a gun. And the fact that every city will have multiple gun ranges in a time of war, those same gun ranges double as a forward operating base for the military. So we don't have to worry about arming civilians or our militia. So for those, we're gonna call them red, the red cold-blooded Americans. Is that what they're called? Pure blood Americans. America. Those people. There's nothing to worry about at this point, right? Not taking away your self-defense against another country, right? Because America shouldn't be under attack by America. America. Oh, I already got stairs over there. I was just thinking I had to put stairs over there. That works then. I'm gonna do the same thing I did down here. We're gonna use this. So we don't have to worry about our freedom being attacked by an outside foreign force, because we have military personnel teaching people how to use guns in our gun ranges. Every American should have the right to be able to defend themselves against a foreign invader, which we will. So, what is there to complain about now? Outside of just wanting to own guns. Right? Because if you're going to use the self-defense thing, it's to defend. It's self-defense is that Americans should be able to defend themselves against foreign invaders. If you're not, if nobody has a gun, then there's nobody to defend. There's nothing to defend against when it comes to, what if somebody runs in my house? They ain't got no gun. Get you a big ass dog. I probably should I bring that in? Yeah, I'll probably bring that in. So, what's the complaint? I completely agree. Everybody should know how to use a gun. We don't want to make a soft-ass country. I can agree with that. So knowing how to use a gun in case time of war matters. But outside of that, the only reason you want a gun is because other people have a gun. There's people with guns out there. So if nobody has a gun, because eventually nobody's going to have a gun outside of heirlooms passed down. Nobody has ammunition to even shoot a gun that they have. So, what are you afraid of? Outside of just being a pussy. You're afraid of getting beat up. Ain't you, pussy? Pussy. Tell me I'm lying. You can't, pussy. So, long story short, don't be a pussy. Said one of them gotta be. They're all kind of short. Yeah. All small rooms. Yeah. It's not enough. At least 4x4 to make an adequate sized room. With a closet. I have to get rid of this. You know? Now, I get it sometimes. You feel helpless. Like you can't do shit. And it's like, oh, if I could shoot your ass. And that's why you don't have a gun. It's not because, it's just because you're a pussy. Put our bathroom over here and then expand. I don't even have to expand that. Because you're a pussy. It's the reason. You're the reason why people need guns. Because you're a pussy. You're the you that people are afraid of. Pussy. People don't fight. Afraid of being embarrassed. Afraid of getting beat up. Just pussy ass shit. Can't sit here and tell me it's not pussy ass shit. We're gonna make this an attached bathroom to this bedroom. Now, who gets the bathroom? Should the master bedroom get the bathroom? Or if I make this a kid's room, should the kids get the bathroom? I could imagine what a kid's bathroom would look like. Do the master bedroom. It's just some pussy ass shit. some people just don't want to admit it's some pussy ass shit. Because then that's admitting that they're a pussy. But, shit. It is what it is. Which is, ooh, yeah, I could do it like this. Some pussy ass shit. Outside of war, there is no need for a gun. Motherfuckers be like, it's wartime. No, nigga, it's not war. The nigga down the street fucked your bitch. Now you mad. That's not war. No, a crackhead stole your muffler. That's not war. Being on that pussy ass shit. That sissy ass shit. It's wartime. Nah, nigga, somebody just stole your shit. You had a gun in the house. They didn't give a fuck. They still stole your shit. So what the fuck was the gun for? Nah, shit. No, actually, undo. I'll put this door down here. Shit. This had to be the door for here. I can't put the doors across from each other. That's why it won't allow me to. I could have changed this. No, crackhead down the street stole your shit. You had a gun in the house. It didn't help. You know why it didn't help? Because you still gotta be there to see the shit. It's wartime. Nah, nigga, it ain't wartime. Send your ass to war, your ass gonna shit the brick. You're a Call of Duty warrior. Ain't nothing wrong with being a Call of Duty warrior because you can survive that. You can come back home for that. You ain't even gotta leave home for that. So ain't nothing wrong with it. Just don't pretend. No? But now you want to go shoot somebody because they fucked your bitch. Shoot somebody because they stole your muffler. Man, fuck out of here. Ain't no real reason for a gun. Stop hiding behind these guns. That's the reason people feel they need guns. Y'all on that pussy ass shit. And then everybody got a gun being a pussy. Now we look soft as a country. Like you only tough because you got a gun. Out of all the fighting styles, we got the weakest fighting style. We got boxing. Everybody else got all types of kung fu. We got boxing and niggas don't even box. Like we can't even claim MMA. You can't even claim MMA because it was made by an Asian man. Look like pussies. Cowards. Like we on some pussy ass shit. We'll just leave it like that. Time is hour. Yay, that's not bad. Ah, what the fuck? Fuck is that? Hey, look, it's Mr. Shoot Everything Up. Don't shoot me, 50 Cent. And these motherfucking terrorizers. Telling you don't shoot. The ones you're afraid of. What if they come over here and like, nigga, they talking about put the guns up. Man, stop being a pussy. Not the motherfuckers you afraid of talking about stop being a pussy. I don't want no problem, Chief Keef. Yes, you're a rider. That's a lot of life. You know, what type of pussy ass shit is that, man? Somebody gotta call you on. Don't get me wrong. Firing a gun is pretty fun. I fired 1 or 2 in my life. Technically 3. Because, like I said, I feel it's everybody's right to know how to use one in case. But I don't believe that the average person needs one. In case a foreign invader invades. It's like, oh, nope, not today. You ain't taking me, you ain't taking my family. That's supposed to be a foreign invader. Because we all supposed to live in peace and harmony here. We all supposed to have the same shit. Like, it matters if we all got the same shit. You want to believe it or not, which I know it does. I'm a brother from the hood. So, like, the only people that steal shit or try to rob people that don't have shit. You know? 'Cause if you got, you don't need to. Phone thefts went down. You know why phone thefts went down? Because everybody and their mama got an iPhone. Ain't no reason to snatch people's phones. Things like that. Like, you know? It went down. I ain't saying it's eradicated. I got a coworker who just got robbed for her phone the other day, where they snatched her phone and ran off the train. Went down. It's not eradicated because there's always somebody that don't have, and there's some people that just don't want to go get. So we gotta be careful of those people out there. Because it's easier to just take something and get a job. Like, fuck that job. Nigga, what you mean? I'm tired of hearing you talking about, you know I won't. What your bitch ass gonna go get? Motherfuckers always want. Never wanna go get. Why you don't get a job then? Man, I can't have nobody telling me what to do. But you rather beg a motherfucker. Something wrong with that logic. No, I'm not a rocket scientist. But I am something of a scientist. You know that your equation for success is a bunch of bullshit. But yeah, we create more gun ranges in cities. But people can't buy guns nor ammunition anymore. That way, they can't complain about not being able to have access to weapons in case of war. Like, what if someone declares war on America? Can't look like no punk bitches. So everybody could go to the gun range and have, you go to in a time of war and not martial law. What is it? You're called. It's your call of duty. Here's how you have access. You know? Can't say that a motherfucker just gonna run up in here because we can't get our civilians armed. Everybody go to your nearest forward operating base. Can't say that you don't know how to use a gun because you got the option to learn. You just can't buy. but to learn how to use a motherfucking gun. And we're not going to take away those who already have guns. We're just not selling you ammunition anymore, and we're not selling anymore. Still illegal to sell yours secondhand, unless you're selling to the government. Which you'll be tempted to because the prices of what's out there, the market for what's out there, go up already. Skyrocket. Guns probably right before we quit, let's say we give a deadline, gun sales will skyrocket and boom. After about 5 years, people can't get their hands on anymore. You know, it's like damn. Either you gonna pay somebody $1,200 for a gun and another $500 for a few boxes of ammunition, or you just gonna learn how to use one at the gun range. And that's $1,200 just for the common handgun. Something common. Can't call it a war on democracy because you got the right to learn to use one. People have been reading the Constitution wrong, if you ask me. It's the right to bear arms. Bear arms. Oh shit, it's my mama's birthday. I forgot. We were just talking about it last night. I already bought her gifts and stuff. She already got her gifts. But you know, it's everybody's right to bear arms. But we read it wrong. People read it wrong. It was left open to interpretation, intentionally by philosophers and shit. The right to bear arms is the right to non-lethal combat, non-weaponry combat. You got the right to box a motherfucker. But to go shoot a motherfucker, it's completely different. But you got the right to go box a motherfucker. Bear arms. You know, like your bare feet. We don't say, oh, them feet got some guns on that motherfucker, do we? No. Motherfuckers read it wrong. You know why? Because the education level was poor. Kids had to go work in the factory at 12 to feed their family at 5. That's what the right to bear arms mean. Nobody think you're armed when you're talking about your feet. That's all the way down. That's all the way down. One up. All the way down. One up. All the way down. All the way down. One up. So that's what I would do. Because I do believe we need to be safe and secure in the country. Check my mic again. But I do believe we need to be safe and secure in the country. Now let's find personally, I've been fond of the stone color. Brick color wouldn't be bad. Let's see, we could do that. I kind of like this for my kitchen stuff. Could do the modern steel look. Where's the sandstone? Let me see the concrete construct. Oh, that's too ugly. Where are you? Ah, this one. Can't really tell that one because they got a big front there. I am so partial to this one, to be honest. I use that on a lot in the one in Oasis Springs. Steel? Should we go with the steel? Cold steel. Or should we go with this one? I love the cold steel and the big windows though. It looks so modern. That don't look bad neither, to be honest. It just look a little institutionalized. I believe in uniformity. I really have no problem with individualism, but uniformity and making things mandatory It does matter more than you think. For example, that's why it all became but mandatory for people to have a cell phone across the board. Again, with the have and have nots. You know, those that don't have tend to want to take from those that do. Those that do ain't trying to get robbed. So you see where the clash is. Pussy ass shit. I just think guns is some pussy ass shit. Like, those with the means of mass violence or to bring violence upon somebody else because they can't defend themselves tend to be a little bit more cocky. That's why, it's like the bigger a person, for the most part, I'm not gonna say all, just tend to be bullies. They think they can solve their problems with fists because most people are smaller than them. Like, nah, that's just how you get your bitch ass jumped. Bust in the head with a rock. Again, make people resort to weapons. But that's fighting a bigger enemy. If the big didn't pick on the small on some pussy ass shit, wouldn't be no need for weapons to begin with. But I lie. Because we eat animals. So I lie. We eat animals. So hunting is a reason. But again, back to the self-defense against predators. This might be the Chicago one. Work downtown. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Oh shit. Whew. Is it just me? Or did I make this shit look hot? Find a good hardwood floor pattern. What is that? Glorious green. Know how long it took me to get this shit done? And it ain't done because I still got to decorate. Paint walls. Which sometimes I try to change color schemes because I don't want all of them to look alike. I got one picture I like to use, one big picture I like to use for all of them because it's got multiple faces. So I could just switch it up. Be like, I'll make it look like the last. It's the lag in the rendering, why it get jumpy. Gotta be out of here about 12. And I want to at least get the first pass of shoveling out the way. I don't know why all of a sudden. No, I had the past 3 days off. I was like, let me jump into something, dig my feet into some work. I needed something different to play. Like The Witcher pissed me the fuck off. Because The Witcher attacked all my hardware. Something about it. No, I got my other controller started having stick drift. And then all of a sudden, headphones stopped working. Like these new headphones. Started attacking my shit. I know bullshit when I see bullshit, and there's something about that game that's bullshit. Even tried to say that this has stick drift for a sec, or tried to attack it, the hardware, the software. Like, this is a brand spanking new control. It's already a bit racist the way they use Witcher. Like, you a white person that can't say nigga, you want to say nigga so bad, huh? Like, I bought these headphones like the day before I bought The Witcher, if not the same day. I game enough to know bullshit. And I believe that the Witcher software is corrupted. That's why I don't like. Once controllers were able to get software updates, I don't trust stick drift no more. That's why I deleted all my Witcher shit. I deleted the save data. Gotta go back and delete the videos if I haven't deleted them yet. So as soon as I started playing The Witcher, my headphones stopped working. Not worth the $10 I paid for the game. Because some game companies do anything for you to not talk bad about their game. That's why they try to hide shit behind the paywall. You can't stream without paying extra. I might change these. To try to avoid you from giving them a bad review. Either make a good game or you got a shitty game. You know? Can't be mad if you got a shitty game. That's on you. You made a half-ass game. And I gave them so much praise. I gave CD Projekt Red so much praise because of Cyberpunk 2077. But I know bullshit and I know where it came from. Because all my videos up before, like, I streamed Apex Legends literally 10-15 minutes before I streamed The Witcher. My headphones working fine. Literally 10-15 minutes yelling at the game. The video before it got me yelling at the game. All of a sudden it don't work. I know bullshit. I didn't even get them all upstairs there. I got a whole wing of the building that I haven't touched up on the first floor. What the fuck? It's racist, prejudice, and bad practice. Because they're trying to force people to buy new shit because they can corrupt the software. It's a lawsuit. Want to put Sony out of business? Look at that shit. Fuck. It's a Sony product. Sony Computer Game Entertainment. No, that's Ghost of Tsushima. The CD Projekt Red. They made Cyberpunk 2077. I gave them so much praise because I loved Cyberpunk 2077. Before I even started the game, I gave them a lot of praise. But they'll never hear it now because they bullshitting. So now everything comes with a grain of salt. I could expand that and make that a full bath. I'll see how I feel. I ain't smoked weed in about a month. Actually, I stopped smoking weed when I'm like, it's time to buckle down for holiday season. So I save like $140 a month. Oh, okay. So I knew I didn't get them all. So not until I'm done Christmas shopping, shit like that. So I don't have to worry about stressing my pockets. Like I said, I'm not a crackhead. A lot of y'all niggas be crackheads. Crackhead. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little tired. Nah, I should have slept in a little bit later. But fuck it. Gotta check my schedule for the next few days. Come in, pass out. But I could do my push-ups at work. back to the grind. And that's why I utilize these days to do this shit. I'm like, I'm off the clock. Let me get it done. Because I stayed away from the Sims for about 3 months. Because I had fatigue. This shit will have you fatigued. Like I said, this is one build, and I'm working on a whole fucking town map. You know, this is just one build. Not to mention, like, I do this for 3, 4 different builds at a time. So I'll be fatigued like a motherfucker. Just builder's fatigue. Just like I get fatigued playing Apex. I'm like, let it cheat somebody else. I love the game, but I'm tired of being cheated and shit being locked behind a paywall. What? Ain't no way I skipped over an apartment. It's the bullshit I'm talking about. Then it's some on the other. I'm literally going down the line. I was able to be like, yeah, skip the whole room. I'm in the closet with that. Closet. Over here. Hallway. Wall. Closet up top. Closet bottom left. Hallway. Living room. Okay. So when I come back, I probably change all of these to like a tile type of thing or something. Let me double check. Bam. Then we'll add in details later. Rugs, paintings, small decorations like clutter on the table and utilities in the kitchen, dishwashers. Ain't none of them got a dishwasher. Shit like that. But I don't get paid for this. Bam, manage world. Save and go to manage world. Let's see. 9:34. Got about 3 hours, 11:30. See if the kid wants something to eat or not. Make some breakfast. I ate noodles. Can make us some eggs and bacon and some toast. My job is dad. That's why I had to get up and get the shit done. She don't get up early enough. She should be getting up around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Sometimes she get up early. No, it varies. So I had to rebuild this. That's why it's not painted. It didn't have closet. I had to delete this. I forgot which building that was. Oh, I think I got that somewhere else. Could be different. I thought it was this one. Complex. Complex dope. This is where my family stays. But this is light work compared to what I'm doing now. This is what got me fatigued. Rebuilding Oasis Springs. I bulldoze every lot. As you can see, I got the shape for some buildings and I haven't even added nothing to it. This has got me fatigued. Like this one right here, Level Up. Oh my lord. I just wanted to do like a tiny living thing. And I wanted to do layers and bridges. So this shit got real complex real fast. I kind of want to delete it and do it over because for some parts proportions are wrong, but I'm just going to add some trees and shit to the terrain and say fuck it. Some trees and some walkways. When in doubt, plan it out. So, like, oh, see, it's like, where do I even go up the stairs? Here's one place. This building right here is a restaurant. It's under there. It's probably a different house. Right? Okay. If we go in through here, that's the storage. We go up. That's the restaurant itself, and then this is where you eat. We go up the stairs here, just to show you the layers. We walk in here, we got a residence there. We can walk back here where we got another restaurant. We go in here, order here. We take our food and eat up here. If we go through that door, we got the storage and the employee locker room and shit. Again, that's the eatery. We're on the second floor. Got a little park, a little seating area here. We go up the stairs. We got an apartment there. We got an apartment there. We could go up the stairs here. This is the public seating area. And then this is the private property. We'll take you in here. We go through here. Kitchen, living room, dining. We walk across here to the bedroom and the bathroom. Of course, like I said, they all come with closets. We go down, come back here. We gotta, if we go this way, we got another seating area. We gotta come back this way. We go down the stairs. We come back this way. We go down the stairs. This apartment over here, tiny living. Tiny living. This is actually one of the bigger homes. When I say tiny living, you walk in, kitchen, dining room. You go downstairs, you got 2 bedrooms, each with closets. We go up the stairs, we got our living room and a bathroom. Tiny living. We go this way, that's another apartment building. We go that way, that's another tiny apartment. We got a laundromat. What the hell? That's the bottom of that restaurant I showed y'all earlier. That's another restaurant. The entrance here. Check in to get seated. Cold storage, dry storage, employee lockers, half bath. Go up, order our food. And again, everything's functional. Now, where the hell are those stairs? Oh, yeah, okay. We got a gym here. We had a convenience store somewhere. Go up those stairs. We come across here to a tiny apartment. Kitchen, living room, bathroom, bedroom with closet. Tiny living. We exit back out. We go up these stairs that we passed. And up here we got a bakery. We'll not go up the stairs yet. We got a tiny apartment here. We go across. We got another tiny apartment. Go up the stairs. Actually, not so tiny. Start down here. Dining, kitchen, half bath. We go up. We got a bedroom, full bath. Nice living room, one of the nicer living rooms. Little library. And another bedroom. We go back down, come across, we can finally go up the stairs. Boom. We got a public space. We go through this door here to a private space. Go here. This is another one of the better apartments. Kitchen, living room, bedroom. We come across here. Gotta show it off a little bit. Another bedroom, full bath. And this is level up because of the different layers. Like here, I could probably put some trees along here on the outside, man. And that's level up. I wanted to do the bridges, like somewhere with bridges and overpasses. Multi-layered. So, just wrapping my mind around that shit. Like, you know? So, this had me fatigued. I had to step back for a moment. Like, fuck this shit. Fuck that shit. Anyway, GG, good game, Gab Games, gabgames.com. Talk about it. I'm gonna chill out till I gotta go to work.